Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is the deck review.
I'm just good at caring too much. I'm just good at caring too much. Is it too much to ask that you be all mine? I never was good at sharing. I'm just good at caring too much.
Hey, today we're going to take a look back at the Paperwave deck from Lorenzo Cobö. All right, Paperwave, you might remember I looked at this deck a while back when I had the prototype. We did the prototype review and we were talking about the Kickstarter project. And of course, this is the deck now. It's been printed. It's now in my hands, my actual hands. And yeah, my actual hands. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I say weird things. But like how I always talk about when I review prototypes is I always try to mention that, you know, prototypes don't always necessarily look like the finished products. A lot of times you use a prototype just to take pictures or, you know, check layout and things like that. But when you get the final product in your hand, there's been some changes, as with this deck, and I wanted to show you about some of the cool new things because it's pretty exciting. Tuck case has that beautiful wave optical picture on the front. It says Paperwave down at the bottom. One side says retro playing cards for the modern cardist, and the other side says designed by Lorenzo Cobö. The bottom has some ad copy, of course. It looks very Pink Floyd. And then the back design has that optical circle illusion on the top and bottom, which is really the back design of the cards, and the top is blank, but it carries the theme. That's pretty much everything I can say about the Tuck case. Let's break it open. Let's look at these cards. These cards are printed for the United States Playing Card Company, which is who you want your cards printed by because they make the best cards on the planet. You got a nice micro thin white border with a black border on the inside of that as well. You have that optical circle illusion. It looks like a cone or like a funnel that goes back and forth, and you have some triangle diamond shapes behind that. Kind of has a retro 80s feel to it also. With this deck, you're going to get two ad cards, and they are both Paperwave ad cards. One that tells you a little bit more about the deck and the other kind of like an optical illusion. You'll get two unmarked jokers with this. It's mostly just shapes and patterns. It does say Paperwave in the corner, but it doesn't actually say joker. And then your ace of spades is a giant center pip that kind of has a wave to it. It doesn't have an outline. It's comprised of the back design. And it says Paperwave, Harlem, New York, 127. Your pips and indice cards are going to be beautiful. That's a good way to say it. Your blacks are black, your reds are pink. What you'll notice, one of the changes is one of every single one of the pips has been altered to kind of have that wave or that fingerprint pattern in the middle of it. And then your court cards have been refashioned as well. They've been they just have a black and magenta kind of dark pink purple color to them, and then you're also going to see some ornamentation above their eyes, so they all kind of have eyeliner or guy liner and kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of like a teardrop Egyptian eye makeup look to them, which is really cool, and it kind of keeps the theme. And then randomly, I don't understand this, but it's kind of cool. The 10 of clubs has writing on it, and none of the other cards do. Not even the other 10s, just the 10 of clubs. And it says retro playing cards for the modern cardist. All right, so that's everything about what the cards look like, but you also want to know how they feel, how they handle. Of course, they're made by Bicycle, so they feel and handle great. They're going to feel and handle like any custom Bicycle deck. If I take 10 of these and put them in a caliper, it comes to 2.77. 2.77 is nice and thin and pliable. They're going to have a really nice, soft feel to them. That's everything I can say. If you want to learn more, if you want to purchase these yourself, I would highly recommend that you reach out to Lorenzo. You can follow him on his Instagram account, which is at Paperwave_playingcards. I want to thank Lorenzo for sending me this deck so that I could do the review for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.